This is Paranoia KH, Volume 4 by Kuliashi. Damn! Oh, pretty picture. Let's move the bookmark. Nice picture. Sorry about this. Catching up. Saki, what series, what pairing? Mizuki Sensei's invaluable assistant who does not only get work done, but also looks after her boss's body and mind. Generally a gloomy girl with her hair over her eyes, but boys love sometimes make her look more like the above. Mizuki Sensei, well, you think thighs are kinky, Saki? A big-breasted girl with endless, reckless, and tireless love for the erotic. She found her true calling as an adult manga artist. Mizuki's search for truth sometimes leads her to act in erratic ways, but she is generally harmless, unless you're Saki. Anuki Koryotse, Mizuki-sensei's editor. She is now dating in the hopes of eventually marrying, very serious about his work, making him more than a little neurotic. Yu Sano, Adam, a talented assistant who creates detailed drawings, well versed in ways of boys love. Saki considers him an art god. Paranoia 53. Do we really need editors? Well, yeah. No. Artist Aqua Christie. I've come to the realization that I don't need one. I had this story I wanted to do, and I ended up throwing it out there as a doujinshi, and it blew up. I've made more money this year than I did drawing commercial manga. My editor rejected that story, you know. Dark. Sorry, let's get these things situated. Editors put your books together, help out with lots of non-drawing work, brainstorm with, you know? Isn't that stuff important? These days, you can do marketing, writing, all kinds of stuff yourself. Manga stuff yourself, sorry. Don't you think? I guess it's possible. It is possible. But it depends on how much energy you have. I actually know a few people who do just that. Before the internet, advertising was the bottleneck. Word of mouth, buzz, whatever you want to call it, that kind of viral marketing is a powerful tool for manga authors. It's not something you can engineer, but if you do good work, you're naturally going to get some buzz sooner or later. Read it or you'll miss out. Oh my god, the twist though! This is the best. Read it. Love this. I suppose it's obvious, but publishers like to give the spotlight to established popular series and artists. The long-awaited new series, Gump. A new series might get full-color pages at the start of a chapter, or even the beginning of a magazine, but that's about the only boost you'll get. Unless you use your own channels to promote your work, you're going to get buried. But you're a big company. Your own publisher might even ask you to do it yourself. You might find yourself with a strong promotional platform, whether you meant to build one or not. You might realize that more people are seeing your self-published work than reading it in the magazine you draw for. In a situation like that, who wouldn't start self-publishing their work digitally to direct all that hype straight to it? After all, publishers are big, sluggish organizations. They're slow because of all the meetings and stuff they need before making a decision. That slow build-up they work up by publishing one chapter at a time can cool off pretty quick, waiting for the actual book to come out. The agility you have as an individual starts to feel more and more attractive. You wonder why you are staying in a situation that weighs you down and limits your freedom. I'm doing fine on my own now. Do I really need a publisher's support to maintain this? If the answer is no, then great. Sever, and your life gets easier. Thwomp. The manuscript fee for my manga is 12,000 yen a page, but I think they could pay me more. It's a fair market rate, or even a good side given my performance, but I think it's the market that's the problem of anything. You get paid a manuscript fee for the first printing of your manga, but if there's no second or third printing, how is it any different from them just buying you out? When I factor in what I have to pay my assistants, sometimes it almost makes me want to let them. It's not unheard of, but it is still rare. If I'm independent, I can reprint my work as much as I want and get lots of eyes on it. I wouldn't have to worry about deadlines, the level of quality I'd have to maintain would be lower too, meaning less money on assistance. I'm actually a little surprised. I've always thought you were all in on commercial work. Both ways, you seem awfully down on it for the Dojin girl. Boom, boom. I don't know. I guess it's how tight I am with my editors. How we trust each other. It's more than just business. Sounds like you're shackled to them. I think it's those bonds that are so important. They might feel like shackles at times, but for the most part, they help me out. Honestly, you only think that because you can rationalize it. Actually, commercial, independent, I guess that goes for both. We hadn't dug deep enough to say it's case by case thing. And when you're trying to pay the bills, you can't really explore it further. It's only natural for an author to want to choose the most comfortable structure for herself. But striking out on your own means a lot less certainty. I got some certainty for myself by sticking with a publisher, but I think I'm seeing more and more authors who find those organizations annoying. And as the erotic free spirit that I am, I've been annoyed plenty times myself. In fact, I float between the doujin and commercial worlds. Do we need editors or do we not? Artists have a lot of options these days. End chapter.